Hello. Good morning. Hey to all my sis. How y'all doing? Thank you, sis. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Thank you. Happy Monday, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. What's going on? I hope you guys are having a good Monday. Hey, Delightful. Yes, happy Monday. Okay, good, sis. You at work watching? I know that's right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Y'all know I don't normally come on this early. Gang, gang. Hey, True. Hey, Courtney. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. What's up to all my mods? Girl, I'm working from home. What you say? Tired as hell. Thanks for going live. You're helping me. Okay, good, sis. I'm glad I can wake you up. Since you know when you got to get up in the morning and get yourself together. If you don't drink coffee, sis, get you let's be honest, I had a good beverage, something. Sis said perfect timing while I'm homeschooling. All right, hey Megan, Shannon, and Latoy. I'm just saying Miss William. Tashaniqua, that's it. Hey Nisha. Hey Carol. Thank you. Thank you for watching the live. Hey Marie, Queen KB, Shanika. Hey Sammy. Hey Portia, Kiki. Hey Nadia, J Bay, Cassandra. Hey Broke. Thank you, sis. Hey Shanika Owens. Okay, sis. Hey Monica. What's going on? All right. Hey Janae and Cassandra. Trying to make sure I caught everybody. Hey Chaotic. All right, you guys. What's going on? Everybody good? Doing great? Make sure you hit the live chat or the live button for me. I appreciate it. Shout out to Pineapples. Pine, sis. Y'all, if y'all have not subscribed to Pine, y'all need to go check sis out. Cause she be catching all those lives and from Instagram, YouTube, wherever she can catch them that, cause I can't be everywhere. Honey, Pine and Miss Official A, excuse me, they be on the scene. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's 27 or 102 people watching, 27 likes. Y'all get the likes up for me so we can get started. Hey, Felita. Hey, Kels. Yes, Jay Johnson. Hey, Mom. Yes, honey. We getting ready to talk about sis for a minute, Mom. You sure got it right, sis. You sure got it right. So y'all, Pine put out a video last night. It was a live Olivia. I think she said it was dated November the 15th. So what's today, y'all? Okay. So that was probably Saturday night going into Sunday morning. So from what I can tell in the video, Olivia was at some man's house. Okay, we're gonna call him Maine. I don't know what the man name is. I don't know who it is. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to guess who it is. Okay, thank you, JB. And sis woke up from what she said, from a good night of that good PEEN, okay? And sis said she had to go live, honey. Sis said, I just got laid and slayed and all night long, and the first thing that she could think about was going live. I said, oh, okay, sis. Y'all, we understand that Olivia is going through things, right? We've been talking about this for a while. And obviously she has went on, right? She's meeting several different other people. Again, y'all, I don't know who the man was in the bed. He didn't introduce himself. Nobody took roll call. So I don't know who house she was over. A lot of people in the live chat was asking her where was her kids. Y'all, where y'all think they was at? They wasn't there. And if they was, they weren't in her purse, okay? Those kids was somewhere else being attended to while she was getting attended to, okay? But I'm just like, sis, you know, we get it. We get that you like attention. We get that. We understand it. But, you know, my thing is, if you have just, you know, got laid every way that you could, the last thing I would do is pick up a camera and go live on Instagram. You could tell sis had just woke up. Sis didn't wash her face, comb her hair, brush her teeth, nothing. And I would think brushing the teeth probably should have been the first thing she did, considering what she stated went wrong the night before. Now, obviously, I don't know the details. Sis she didn't give us the details. She just let us know that she got D'd down real good, and bruh went and made her some steak. And I thought to myself, well, you know, I guess, I mean, okay, great, sis. You got D'd down real good, and bruh said, you know, I gave you this beef, so let me go get you the real beef, and went downstairs and fixed her a steak. And I'm like, well, if a meal is, you know, makes you want to get on Instagram and shout it to the world, all somebody got to do is put a meal in your face, sis. Sis, I'm going to need you to raise some standards up just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Hey, Love Lies. Hey, Cam be snapping. Sis, Felita, sis had to been laying there in that bed with that ushy, gushy, ooh, 90. Okay? Sis, this man was laying next to her. You heard the moans from him. I don't know if he was having flashbacks in his sleep from the night before. But sir was laying in that bed, moaning and groaning. And I said, Olivia, do you want us to come back? Now, obviously, y'all wasn't on the Instagram live when it happened. I'm catching Pine's video. And I'm like, why is this man moaning? Honey, he was over there. I said, what is wrong with him? Sis, is you over there sleeping with a grizzly bear? What is going on with that man? Why is he moaning and groaning? Sis, do he not know you on live? I said, so people was in the comments section. Y'all, these people in the comments be cracking me up. They was like, Olivia, when are we gonna get our lashes? Sis, do y'all think she brought a pack of supplies with her over there to her night out with whoever that was? Yeah, sis. Yeah, why y'all asking her about lashes? Sis ain't even brushed her teeth, washed her face. She ain't even got a bra on or panties. Why y'all asking that girl about lashes? Why? If y'all wanted y'all lashes that bad and that quick, y'all should have went to the beauty supply house and got you some mink lashes, sis. I mean, I'm just saying. Deborah said, I hope Olivia made him take a shower. I hope she took a good shower as well. Sis, why is you requiring that woman to take a shower? Deborah, sis got on that camera She picked up that camera. Sis didn't even wipe the sleep out her eyes. Child, she was falling asleep on, looked like she was asleep on the camera. Now, me personally, uh, I would have been trying to reenact the night before, not picking up a camera going live to let people know I just got this good PEEN. It's like, what grown woman does that? maybe there's some out there. I don't follow those women, but maybe there are some out there. But I'm thinking to myself, sis, you act like you just woke up next to Drake or somebody like that. Sis, like, we got to know you got a whole celebrity in the bed with you. Sis, this was a regular schmegler. Now, a lot of people was, oh, she just tried to make Gerard jealous. Y'all, it ain't even about Gerard anymore. Because Gerard already know what Olivia's doing. The people didn't told him. Gerard, no. I don't think he cares. I think Olivia is doing that because this is who she is. This is the chick she is. That's obvious. She likes validation, but then says everyone jealous when they have something to say. Girl, who jealous of that? I think live on that powder. Brandon keeps her supply. Just say, Reese, sis, I don't know. I don't know what sis is on, but I'm gonna need sis to get her grown woman ish back to get it together. Sis, I'm gonna need you to do something with yourself over there, because that right there was a hot damn mess. I'm like, and then who is the ninja that's, who is this man that's laying next to you? Clearly he had to know you was on live stream. Says, why he didn't knock that phone out your hand? Like, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Like, that's the only thing you could think to do, sis, was to go live to let everybody know that you laid up in somebody else's house. Like, since you don't have any friends. Now, I remember back in the day, okay, when I was in my heydays, my young days, and I done spent the night over at Ninja's house, okay? And, I tiptoed to the bathroom because, I got to clean myself up. And I called my home girl. Girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't pick up my camera and go live to it. Because I'm not trying to be funny, but the live, people in the live, yeah, y'all not my homegirls. Like, that just shows me, like, sis, do you not have any friends? Like, it's just, I understand showing, because you vlog your life, but sis, when they say vlog your life, sis, they not talking about every intimate detail of your life, sis. Now, I'm gonna need you to be realistic with this ish, okay? Like, because if you vlog your life, sis, when you would go to the bathroom, we would see that. Sis, when you were taking a shower, you would see that. Sis, when you dig in your nose, we would see that. Like, we would see all that. I'm just looking at the level of immaturity here. I'm just like, my God, this is a lot, And this is the same live stream. You going live on your Instagram to let us know that you just got laid real good and bruh fixed you a steak. This is the same live stream where you post pictures of your children, sis. Or the same social media account where you post pictures of your children. I don't know, y'all. Antoinette, Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Queen J. Yeah, we kept that exclusive portion. We didn't, we didn't do all that. Now, people was asking her some of the weirdest questions, and two of the weirdest questions, which to me was, where are the children? Sis, where do you think they at? Most people, when they go on their midnight whole strolls, they're not taking their kids with them. Now, obviously, the kids ain't there by themselves. It's obvious them kids was either with Rod or somebody in his family, because she don't have any family there. Or maybe her friend, Misha, whatever the girl name, maybe she watching them, I'm like, why is y'all asking this girl where her kids at? They ain't in the bed with her. Obviously, they're not there. Like I said, come on now, y'all. Where y'all think her kids is at? And then you asking about lashes. Y'all been asking about these lashes for a couple of weeks. If you ain't got them by now, sis probably don't even have them yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she's getting them. I'm assuming she might get them from China. I don't know. That's an assumption because I haven't had that conversation with her. But it's just like, y'all need to get y'all minds together. This girl, half sleep, and y'all asking her about some lashes and where her kids at. Where y'all think her kids at? I'm thinking to myself, these people are crazy. If she wants to show all of that, she needs to take it somewhere like OnlyFans. Girl, please. OnlyFans requires work. And Olivia's not getting ready to do that. Okay? We do know that. Sis not getting ready to do any extra, that's what OnlyFans requires. Sis is not going to do any of that. Okay? She's going to do right what she's doing right now. That's easy. People were also asking her, when are we going to get videos? Olivia was kind of getting annoyed. I'm thinking to myself, Olivia, what do you expect for the people to ask you? They follow you on social media, sis. They follow you on Instagram because of your following on YouTube. So of course they're going to ask you vlog related questions. What you want them to ask you? How big the ninja's PEEN was, sis? Yeah, nobody wants to know that, right? Really? Maybe some people do, but for the majority of women, they don't really want to know that. Like, sis, what did you want the people to ask you? Now, y'all keep asking for these videos, and y'all might not get them, okay? Y'all might not get these videos, because sis was talking the other day like she not really feeling YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I can understand that. But sis, what are you about to do with yourself? What are you going to do with your life, Olivia? What you going to do, sis? You didn't make this big ruckus for this channel. You basically your family's destroyed because of this channel, because of the things you chose to put on YouTube about your relationship. And at this point, you didn't did all this to get social media famous. Sis, if I was you, I would keep going. Stop for what? Girl, you better keep going. You done did all this, destroyed your relationship and everything else. Sis, you better keep going. Girl, at Karen, at this point, Gerard and Olivia both are not really in a position to question each other and their actions because, one thing we do know what she's doing, and when we don't know what she's doing, she decides to get on camera and to let us know. My biggest thing, you guys, and I'm not going to harp on this really long. I was just astonished that the only thing this girl could think of after waking up from, laying up with a man all night that wasn't your husband, the only thing you could think of was to pick up the camera and go live. Y'all, that was amazing to me. Sis hadn't even brushed her teeth. Sis, you hadn't done anything. Like, sis, did you even take the morning pee yet? Sis, had you did anything? And you still wrapped up in the bed, in the covers, this whole man laying next to you. He naked, you naked. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, this, I mean, we do know now, Olivia don't really care how she looks on social media, off of social media, anything else. Like I'm going to call her a little girl because that's how I be feeling sometimes. That lady, girl, we don't know if she called those kids while I've been missing from Liv's life. She done got a new man. So I don't know who it is. Like I said, I watched Pine's video, and she only had like 8 minutes of it. So I didn't watch the complete live because it was on Instagram where she went live at. So again, on Instagram, I don't know if how long the lives stay up there, but obviously if you go over there now, it's probably not there anymore. But I just thought that was just so tacky. Like I did. I just thought it was so tacky. I was like, wow, girl. Out of all the things that you could be showing on Instagram, this is what you want to show. It's like, since we get it that sleeping with somebody other than Gerard. Since nobody really cares. Like, since that's to be expected. When you're not with somebody, we're gonna expect for you to go on with somebody else. Like, you don't have to show any type of validation that you getting good ping or you getting ping. Because how we know it's good? It might be good to you and trash to others. Yeah, who knows? I don't know, but it was just like people, people was like, "Are you okay?" Because she was looking like she was still half asleep. Yeah, I don't know either, Queen. I don't know. I don't know why Deborah, the way she moving, she won't reach the 100K. Yeah, she will. She most definitely will because people like to see the train wreck, and that's what Olivia is giving right now. She's giving good train wreck. Since it's so funny to me because when she was in Florida, we didn't see any of this. Y'all remember? I don't know if you guys remember if you watch Olivia that when it was right around when Gerard first left, and sis called herself going out that night, and she came back home drunk. And y'all remember she got on the kitchen counter and was twerking on the kitchen counter. Yeah, you didn't see anybody. Remember, she was alleging she had a friend then. When she first went to Texas, remember she alleged that she had all these friends. And then remember the guy from Walmart. We seen the video where she was walking on the pier with him. But when the whole time she was in Florida, we never seen any videos of her waking up in the bed with anybody. Soon as she get to Texas, it's a whole different ball game. And she's supposed to have, her and Gerard was broken up there. I just think that girl is going through a lot of emotional things and she doesn't know how to channel her energy. And the way she's channeling her energy is in a very negative way. And, one day she's going to realize, yeah, I'm getting too old for this. If we understand that her and Gerard has broken up, we get it. And I really feel like, before you really decide to go on with somebody else, you really need to get over what you just left. Me personally, I don't think Olivia's over Gerard. I think she wants to be over him because obviously he has moved on. So she's kind of forcing herself to get over him. But you got to let that stuff come naturally. Like, you got to really have him all the way out your system, sis. And I don't think he is. I mean, it's proof. You keep showing all this, you and all these different men, and I mean, if you want to date around, that's your business. But it's just like, to me, it's just so unattractive, unladylike, to show what she's showing. And it's like, sis, do you not want, like at what point do you realize that, sis, you grown, act like it? Like, okay, he broke your heart. Sis, you might get your heart broke again, sis. Like, that happens in life. Everything's not perfect. Everything's not fair in love and war. It's okay, though. It's just like, as a woman, dealing with issues that women deal with, it's like people who are watching you and who are being influenced by you. What are you really showing a woman who's going through a similar situation as you? To be a okay? Is that what you showing them? Like, how are you really showing women how to level up from being in a situation where where it's in a long relationship with a man, eventually married him, had kids for him, and obviously the relationship didn't work out? Like, what are you really showing somebody? Because to me, I'm just seeing her. It's like she's just wanderously aiming through the state of Texas. She just walking. She just walking. She don't even have a direction. She just walking. No, they had too much time. So, okay, you talking to sofa. If Olivia is not drunk, she twerking. If she's not twerking, she's out penis. If Olivia needs to go get her some professional help, she using alcohol and X for an outlet. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Deborah. Because they was married. Gerard was supposed to come, but they met the girl he is with now. She made it come to Florida. Now he back with the same girl. Liv is lost. Yeah, Tania, she is. She is very lost. Yeah, hey, 83 Pretty Black. Yeah, she definitely needs to refocus. Like, sis really needs to find time to get herself together, because you're trying to find this love in other, and I obviously I don't know if this is what she's in her head, but it's what it looks like, you know. Even when when she moved to Florida, like, sis was taking the time out to even put out videos. Like, she don't even care about that anymore, you know. And we all know going live on Instagram doesn't get her paid on YouTube, you know. And at this point, I would think that's what I would be totally focused on, is my bag, you know. Even if because this relationship situation, yeah, you can't fix that, right? It's broken, sis. And at this point, especially all the things that you state that you and Gerard been through, at this point, I don't even think you would want to fix it, because it seems like every time you try to fix it, it breaks again. So I would just throw that away and go on by my business, you know. But I think I really feel like Olivia is just going about it the whole total wrong way. You know, and I understand everybody, you know, this is a loss for her. So she's grieving, right? And everybody grieves differently. But I just really feel like she's grieving in a way that she's gonna resent it in the end, you know, because it's not healthy what she's doing. You're laying up with these men trying to find something, obviously, that you've been looking for, that you was trying to find in Gerard, and obviously wasn't there for you. But this is not the way. To me personally, this is not the way to do it. I really just think, as a woman, when you go through situations like that, you have to figure out a way to get yourself together, because you got to understand, in all relationships, there's obviously two sides to it, right? So just like he had faults, there were faults in you too, and you need to find because you can only change you can't change anybody else. So you need to work within yourself and change yourself, and maybe leave the men out of the equation for a minute. Because it seems like, sis, you've been bottled down with men and children for a long time. Like, maybe look at your situation and be like, the common denominator of all this mess is me inserting these different men in my life, and stuff never works out. So why not try being by yourself for a minute, refinding yourself, loving yourself again. So therefore, when you meet that right man, he can love you fully together and not so unbroken, right? Because to me, she got a lot of emotional issues that she's dealing with. She's even said it. And girl, what you want a man to do? Like, men are not therapists. They can't come in the door fixing you. She said, Liv, I'll see you some hair products. Will you do them babies' hair? None of them have any good examples around them. Nobody to tell them personally that they moving crazy. That's the problem. Yeah, exactly. That's what I really feel. Thank you, Portia. Once your self-worth kicks in, a man is just an asset, not a cure. Exactly. Exactly. A man is just an asset, not a cure. Exactly. Because it's like anything, they come and go. Men are like cars. Since a lot of times you could trade them in every couple of years, right? But you yourself, you're the constant, right? So you got to take care of you. And not just Olivia, I'm just talking, women, period. Like I said, y'all, the reason why I can talk like this is because I had to get to this point. Because I once was a person like Olivia, very broken about relationships that I was going through, and I had to realize what my self-worth was and what I bring to the table. That what I can bring to a relationship is valuable. And I had to realize how valuable I was in a relationship, And once I realized that, y'all, stuff started changing for me. The way I thought, the way I moved, it just started changing for me. And I just think Olivia wakes up every morning and she just aimlessly wandered around in her head. I just really feel, and you could tell the way she just abruptly, closed up shop in Florida and ran to Texas. Like nothing to me was planned out. And when you do things without having a plan, it's always a chaotic situation and it doesn't work out. You said it seems that the three moms do not have any positive role models in the life they have. Are they subscribers and they followers on Instagram? They truly need some guidance and instructions. And then you know what? They could possibly do have role models, positive people in their life, and they're just not listening, right? Because my mother was very positive, very influential person in my life. But me thinking I know everything, I wasn't listening to a lot of things she was telling me. And my mother would tell me all the time, listen, because I'm going to save you from a life, a heartache, a pain. She would say those things to me, and I wouldn't listen, like the saying goes, a hard head make a soft butt, and then after I went through what I went through, if I listened to my mother, I wouldn't have went through that. And then I was like, damn, she was right, So, I mean, it's human nature for people not to listen. People just don't listen sometimes. Like, we're human. So we don't always listen to the advice that's given to us by friends or family or whomever, And again, I'm not saying that she needs to listen to me, but I just wish she would sit back and look at what she's doing. Like, sis, you need to sit back and really look at how you look out here, because it's bad. And as a woman, me as a woman watching her, like, I feel bad for the girl. I do, because I just feel like she playing herself. I really do. And it's just like for Gerard, like, sis, you need to let this man know that the reason why y'all have broken up, sis, you need to let this man, you need to let it show that, sis, it ain't nothing. Like, Ninja, this ain't no sweat off my back. But you showing this man that he has broken you down. Like, you showing it to him. Olivia seems to be getting into a depression. She looked like she decided to give up on everything. Exactly. That's because the window of opportunity was missed. This shit should have been taught throughout True? Girl, what you done said? What you done said, honey? You better say that again, girl. The window of opportunity has been missed. These are things that should have been taught in your childhood that obviously wasn't. And that's the thing, Olivia's a pretty girl. It's like, sis, why are you playing yourself? Like, sis, that ninja you was laying up with, sis, you wasn't really feeling that ninja like that. Yeah, he probably did give you some good PEEN and fix you a nice, good steak, sis. But that's about it. Sis, you can get that anywhere. I mean, you going live with this man in the bed like he was really something special. And he probably wasn't in her eyes. He probably's not. Like, obviously, this man is just filling a void. That's it. But Tasha, you got people like you that are storytellers and they give good advice and they take it personal. And they shouldn't, because you're coming from a wise person and a person who have lived. Yeah, Deborah, all of us are storytellers. We all got a story to tell. Guess what? Olivia's going to tell this story to somebody 10 years from now, 5 years from now, right? Because something's going to happen to that girl that's going to make her wake up. And I'm not even saying something tragic or bad, but something's going to happen that's going to make that girl be like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I need to change the direction of my life because this ain't right. I understand her wanting the kids to have a father in their life, but they do have a father in their life, and obviously him being a father, the type of father she wants to be, a hands-on father, was going to be hard, her living in Florida and him living in Texas. But since you knew that when you initially moved to Florida, you knew him being that hands-on father was going to be impossible. But again, I think Olivia tries to control too much. She tries to control situations too much. And she has to understand, like, since you can't control everything, you only can control what you have control over. And you don't have control of other people's minds, other people's, what other people do. Yeah, you don't have control over that. You only have control over your mind, your thoughts, your functions. That's it. You can only hope that the person that you get with, man or woman, is in cahoots with whatever you got going on in your life. But a lot of times you find people who just ain't right for you. Although you end up, meeting them and y'all get together and maybe even have kids, but that doesn't mean just because he was placed in your life or she was placed in your life, it doesn't mean that they're supposed to be in your life. True said it's all a distraction from real life right now. She handled her truth. J Bay said pretty only gets you so far in life. I'm pretty. What does that mean? Knowledge and wisdom and prayer has done much more for J Bay, you better talk. See, J Bay, you better open up your mouth and speak to somebody. Okay? I mean, it's a whole bunch of cute. I mean, look at Halle Berry. Beautiful. And David Justice was over there tapping that tail for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Period. Eric Benet. Just dog that girl out. Halle Berry just as beautiful as she want to be. Right? Yeah, pretty. Yeah, pretty is just an adjective, sis. It don't really mean much. Right? It don't. And also, like you said, it's what you have inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be the prettiest person and have a very ugly spirit. Or you could be the ugliest person and have a beautiful personality. Yes, pretty black. Yeah, I don't think she's woken up. She can't handle her truth. Exactly, sis. I don't think she can handle it. Halle Berry has had a train wreck of marriages. Yes, she has. Every last one of them. And that's why you would just think at some point you can't just say from your point, Monica, you can't just say, oh, I just got bad luck. No, sis, it might just be you, right? It might be something within you. It might be because you prematurely keep jumping in these new relationships when these old ones don't work out. And you just jump, you just hop, and you're not taking time to get you together. Because when you break up from a relationship, baby, that's a rebuilding process. And Olivia has not rebuilt. Since you ain't rebuilt nothing, since you still unpacking that house, that apartment over there. Since you ain't even finished unpacking your house. Okay? Yeah, since you ain't rebuilt yourself. And that's the thing, until she realizes that she has to rebuild herself from all that she went through, it's not going to go good right for her. And it doesn't matter who the man is. It's just not going to go right because you have not got your mental together. You have to know your self-worth, morals, values, and respect. Exactly. Everything Liv do right now is to get response from Gerard. She made the video only she feels she can get at him. But you know what? Y'all say that. And I really feel like Gerard doesn't care. Because if he was receptive to anything that she was doing, he would have been snatched her back up. Yeah, Gerard keeps living life with this new boo, right? Because maybe Gerard just don't want that anymore. He's been there, done that. He's tired of it for whatever the reasons are, and he's ready to move on to something else. And her crying out is, bruh ain't listening. Ryan says, when they think they always got to have men to replace men, baby, take care of your babies and keep it moving. Baby, what you done said? Everything they do right now is to get... Okay, I read that. Sucrete. And even if she is pretty, that does not mean that people won't feel how sad, how broke, and how insecure she is due to her past. Girl, what you done said? What these three moms don't seem to understand is how can you get respect if you don't have respect from your self-respect and love comes from within. apartment homesteader said, one thing I'm noticing since taking the time to heal from my last relationship is people don't know how to look for genuine love. Just finding someone attractive is not no, it's not. It is not. It is not. Y'all, I have a girlfriend. When I tell you she is gorgeous, gorgeous. She's mixed, long hair, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm not saying she's gorgeous because she's mixed, but she's just gorgeous, right? But when I tell you she has been through so much abuse, hold on, y'all. Oh, but excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. When I tell you this girl has been through so much with men, I mean, literally beaten down. And when I tell y'all she's beautiful, beautiful, and she still has not realized how beautiful she is. She still doesn't. And she's beautiful inside and out, but she doesn't realize she's beautiful. Y'all, she's been getting all kind of work done on her body and stuff. And I just, when I talk to her, I just be sitting here shaking my head. And I'm just like, sis, she, like I said, she has let these men take so much of her self-worth. Because she was a big girl. She was heavy set, but she was beautiful, beautiful. And you know, and her too, she's dealt with daddy issues because her father um died when she was really young. I think she was like 7 when he passed away. So she dealt a lot with not having her father in her life. And she's even told me like that affected her really bad. Like not having her father growing up, she really feels like this is the reason why she took what she's taken off a lot of men throughout the years. Ryan said, Olivia is putting on a show. Get your house in order, unpack that house, and meal prep and kids some meals and comb their heads, sis. The real problem is that you cannot look for love. You have to fall back and let it find you because that is the only way that it will work out. And you know that it is genuine. I know that's right. Hey, Just Kim. Yes, Ryan, this is what we doing this AM. Erica said, yes, he moved out on Live. Said her channel great. Has almost 100K. I would get that bag. Take care of them kids. Girl, what you done said? Let me see what Miss Williams said. It's common for women to act this way when they don't have a relationship with their dad growing up. I wouldn't judge her. I just hope she learns to love herself first. Sis, it it's not necessarily judging her, but you can't help to react to it, right? Especially if you are a person who's been there, done that. And just because you speak on people, it's like it's not necessarily you judging them. It's a lot of times I have to use you. If I'm talking about you, since I got to bring to you what I see that I feel could be fixed to help you. So it's not judging you, it's bringing it to your attention. Like sis, as me watching you, this is what I am observing. And based off me living life, no, my life is not perfect, but since I done been there, done that, and I feel like I can help you heal and move on based off of similar situations. So it's not necessarily judging. It's me showing you or telling you, sis, look, this is what I'm observing by watching you. You know what I'm saying? And this is what, because again, you guys, we watching this girl. This girl has put her information out there for people to judge if that's what they want to do. If she did not want to be judged by anything she does, she would not be vlogging her life. Yes, I understand, Miss Williams. All I know, all I know, love, when I see it, lots of men approach me, but I can see through the red flags now. Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. What you, apartment homestead, what you done said. And it took me a long time to realize that. When somebody shows you who they are, you better believe them. But that's giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? And y'all, I have a hard time with that because I will give people the benefit of the doubt. And my mother used to tell me as a child that I should not do that all the time. And I'm still working on that, y'all, because I will give people the benefit of the doubt, depending on the situation, though. Not everybody, depending on the situation. But you are most definitely right. Lovely Libra said, I didn't know a lot of ish when I had kids, but at 10 and 11, I can promise my kids' head still stay done, and I never have to pay a soul because I taught myself how to. Lovely Libra. When you are a stay-at-home mom, I really feel like there are certain things that you really don't have an excuse for because you got a lot of women out here that work every day and get up and do the things that needs to be done for their family and still go to work. I watch the Marshall family. I don't know if y'all watch them. She's a young black girl. She's married to a guy. She had a set of twins about a year or so ago, and then she has an older child. Cute little couple. They live in Atlanta. And she works outside the home, 3 children, all under the age of, I think, 4. And sis drops some kids off at daycare. She go work a full-time job. She comes and does YouTube. Sis is handling it. And she got boys. She got 3 boys, but she got her oldest boy got long hair. I just watched a video of hers this morning where she was up braiding the little boy's hair, getting them ready for school or daycare really quick. Then she goes and get herself ready, get the twin. Boom, she dropping kids off at daycare. Sis going to her job. It's called managing your life. It's not hard. You just got to do it. Positively blessed. Yes, her husband works for UPS. He sure does. Yes, and she's friends. Hey Ray, she's friends with Keisha Anderson. She's friends with Keisha Anderson, and I like her. I think she is so cute to me. I really like her channel. I've been watching her for a while, and I really like her channel. And she has like 28,000 subscribers. She needs a whole lot more than that. She does. She really does. But yeah, I like her channel. I do, because I like watching. Because to me, it's realistic. Like, it reminds me of working, handling the kids, handling the household, and handling, doing YouTube. That's her part time, and her husband's working, and everybody, she's just, just a regular black couple, just living life, and I get it, I understand it. But then when you see these moms who stay at home all day long, don't do nothing outside the home, got laundry piled up to the ceiling, I always talk about they tired, and since you ain't even left the house, why are you so tired? You ain't even left the house. Baby, that's amazing to me. Okay? That is amazing to me. That was the story of my life. Kids, husband, work, still running my house. Girl, what you just said? Coming in, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, coming through the door. I'm coming through the door, putting my purse down. Girl, and honey, I'm prepping foods. A lot of times I would come in the house, I ain't even took my shoes off, my clothes from work still on. I wash my hands, I get in the kitchen, start pulling stuff out so I can start prepping my food. And then I would go and, take my clothes off, put on my, lounge clothes because I'm at home now, read my mail, doing this, answering questions to the kids, my husband, helping with homework, blah, 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 blah. Y'all, every day. That was my life. But I managed. It was hard, y'all, but I managed to do it. So then when I watch these ladies on YouTube who stay at home all day, I'm talking about the moms that we watch, who stay at home all day and talk about how hard it is. And yes, it is hard. But since it's only as hard as you make it. Like, you stay at home, you have the the benefit of being able to stay at home and monetizing your life and making money off of it, but yet you can't get anything done. Sis, what are you doing on YouTube then? Then obviously YouTube ain't working for you. Because if you can't manage to get your shit together, staying at home all day, then sis, you might as well just go to work then. Period. Dear Kim said, real women just do. We complain if we need be, but while we complaining, you better believe we getting the shit. Girl, what you just said, dear Kim, we fussing and cussing and cleaning up and cooking and folding clothes all at the same time. Y'all, cause I be around here cussing and fussing, but I'm still doing what I gotta do. Cause this my home. I gotta make sure it runs right. Right? Because I'm the woman of this home. I got to make sure everything is intact and everything is how it's supposed to be. And when people go reaching for things in the house, soap, detergent, food, whatever, I got to make sure it's always in place. It's called managing your life. Don't complain about it. Just do it. All right, you guys, 39 people watching, 104 likes. Can you guys please like the live? B. Kirk said, I'm folding clothes right now, listening. Okay? Kicking it with Misha. Hey, sis, I work from home full-time. Kids are homeschooled full-time. I still have to squeeze in feeding them lunch, snack, cook dinner, while also completing homework for Misha. Since you over there being a mom, aren't you? Okay? You complain, but you still do it. Makes no sense with these women. My husband was in the military, so I was basically a single parent for years and had 4 kids and I always worked full time. We just Diamond just managed. It's whatever. We just managing over here. It's called life, y'all. It's not gonna always be easy, but it is most definitely doable. Even if you don't have any help. Since you are the help, you just you manage your life based off what you got going on to make it work for you. That's all you got to do. Love You says, Liv and Jazz are lazy and they need to take some of that money and put their kids in daycare to give themselves and kids a break. They look miserable. Girl, teach your kids how to do different tasks. I went to college with kids who didn't know how to wash laundry. Girl. Right, true. That's grown women-ish. This is what you sign up for when you decide to move forward with the pregnancy. What you said. All these other moms that stay at home on YouTube that are doing massive cleaning videos and grocery hauls. Exactly right. Lazy AF, but always got time for PEEN. Girl, what you just said. Be a nurse for a child, be a wife for a husband, and try to still have time for yourself. Every mom know how hard it is, but you have to build and maintain your household. You know what? I just really feel bossy chick. I does this mom this even with bags under my eyes and tears in my girl. What you just said, bossy chick? Good morning, Erica or Ebony. So excuse me, baby. Right. It ain't nothing, you guys. Hey, Estrella, I didn't see you. It's not double for some of these weak-minded and lazy people, aka Liv, Jazzy, etc. Yeah, it's just, like I said, y'all, they are influencers and they can really influence on their channel and do so much more. I don't know. Me personally, for Jasmine, I think it's kind of late for sis. Because sis, you done said and done too much on camera to show your weakness, and people just not really receptive to that. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a Black woman. Now, I'm not saying that she should walk around here acting like she, superwoman. She got a cape on her back. But at the end of the day, it just shows like she, once Chris came into the picture, just shows like, everything's okay now. Everything's fine. We're not getting any more of those desperado videos. And we're not seeing those because there's a man in the building. It sounds like that's what sis just needed. A whole ninja by her side. And me personally, I feel sorry for her because like, sis, it's great to have somebody there helping you and helping you manage and go through the woes and trials and tribulations of life. But, it's also, doable when you don't have somebody there. You got to learn how to make yourself happy. And that's the biggest thing I want to bring out of this live. You just have to learn how to make yourself happy, right? You really do. Just learn how to make yourself happy. And once you find happiness, then happiness will find you. The happiness that you're possibly seeking will definitely find you. Like Monica said, you ain't got to go looking for it, baby. It's going to find you. And if it finds you, it'll be more genuine than you out there looking for it. Miss Williams, I actually do that. The Ask TMR. I do that, and I have done some where subscribers have sent in. I just, it's so funny, you guys. So last night, it's funny that you said that, Miss Williams. So last night, myself and Sofa Time Talks with Kels, shout out to Sofa Time Talks with Kels. Make sure y'all go check out her channel. We did a live last night where we had some questions and some advice questions that people were asking advice for, and we were reading them on our channel. Now, if you go, I did that live yesterday, so I want y'all to go watch it if you haven't watched it, and where I was answering these questions and just giving, my response to them. Well, someone came along and said that, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what they said. Someone came along and said that, hold on. Someone came along and said that, says, Tasha, you answered these letters as if you're uninterested, boo. She said, I'm just saying, they are obviously really wanting your advice. Why make them feel away when there is a segment when this is a segment that you introduce to your viewers, belittling them and making them feel stupid isn't cool when they could be 20 or 30 years younger than you and maybe they look up to you. And I said, you know what? This was my response. I said, ma'am, if that is your opinion, I can't change it. It's a new day, and the Lord woke me up, and I see that he woke you up too, and I feel blessed. This channel is for entertainment purposes. I read the questions, give my thoughts and opinions, read the response from my audience. If my audience say something funny, then I will entertain them with a funny response. I am not a professional therapist. I am responding the way as if I would be talking with a family or friend. Just like when I discussed the three moms, behavior. Sometimes you have to put a little humor in a bleak situation to keep you from stressing yourself out. So sis says that I was belittling these people. And you know what? If that's what she got out of that, sis, I'm sorry you got that. But I'm not belittling anybody. But sometimes when you read these questions, you just sitting up here like, wait a minute, sis, wait a minute. Are you really asking this? And me not interested, if I wasn't interested, I wouldn't be addressing it at all. Because obviously I can address a whole lot of other stuff. But when you have people in the comment sections who obviously have different opinions about what they're listening to, and I read it and I'll, entertain what they're saying. But in all actuality, when I give my first initial thought and opinion, that's just what it is. Like I state, this is the same way I talk to my friends and family. When they have situations and we talk about it, they come to me and we talk about it, I give them my response. I didn't know what reaction, sis, what you want me to do, crying? Because these people going through their situations, I can't cry over it. It's not my situation. Like, I feel that you are going through a situation with your significant other that you don't feel like is desirable for you. But again, if you are in a position where you are stuck in a situation and you know it ain't right, but you still there, sis, how much sympathy you want me to have for you? All I can do is tell you, sis, I think you should leave. But ultimately, it's your decision. Felita says, some people can't handle the truth. They expect you to sugarcoat it, keep being real, Tasha, screw the negative Nancy's. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not really I wasn't really bothered by it. I was just like, well, sis, sorry you didn't like this video. Sorry you felt like I was just, belittling these people. Like, how am I be like, I didn't call them dumb or stupid or whatever. And I'm just like, sis, like, if anyway, you guys, what I want you to do is go watch the video. Tell me what your opinions was of it. Like I said, me and Kels both gave our thorough thoughts and opinions off of what, and then you got to understand we're limited to information. So the situation could be bigger. It could be more aspects to it. But you're only giving me this little box of information, and based off what little box you're giving me, I'm going to give you what I think about it. I'm going to assume some things to try to fill in the spaces of what I think potentially could be happening. So, I don't know. Maybe she felt like one of those situations was her situation and she didn't like the way I responded to it. I don't know. Hey, Letta. Thank you, Destiny. She must have sent one of those questions and she's sensitive. She didn't like to hear the truth. Girl, I'm assuming, I don't know. That's it saying you don't belittle them. See, it's people like that who don't see the full picture. These women don't want advice. They want to be congratulated and praised for stupidity. Exactly. Letta, are we just on here talking, sis? You might have to catch the replay because I'm getting ready to get on off of here. Right, right, Bankhead. I do think people are overly sensitive, and that is her opinion. And again, that's what the comment section is for. That's her thoughts and opinion. And I had to, I didn't have to answer to it, but I did, because I could have ignored her, right? I could have simply just ignored her comment, but I decided to give her a response because I know everybody's not going to like my content. I'm not naive to think everybody will. But to say that I'm belittling these people, when I know I don't have a belittling intention at all. So, but again, that was her perception, and I'm sorry that she perceived that. But that's never my intentions to belittle anybody. Even if I stumble across advice that wasn't even sent to me, and I'm reading it, I'm like, because me personally, when people are going through very problematic situations or very confused or complex situations, I feel for them because that's a tough situation to go through. Miss Love said, my mother used to say, Mama may have done wrong, but she's not going to tell you anything wrong. Girl, I tell my kids that all the time. All the time. All the time. Because a lot of times I'm going to tell you the right way to do it because I've already done it the wrong way. And I see you going down that path, and let me go on and snatch you up real quick and turn you around and push you on your way. Thank you, TTV. I appreciate that, baby. Again, you guys, what you always have to understand is I'm not a professional over here, right? I'm just a woman who's living life, right? And I try to bring my content to you guys, and I try to use some humor in it because sometimes some of these situations are very sad. You don't want to be feeling all down and depressed about the things that you're consuming. And I try to bring a little humor to it, but when there's real serious situations and we need to address them, we will, but even then we can be serious for a while, and then y'all, we gotta kind of break up that monotony a little bit and break it up and throw a little humor in there. Okay. So you guys, I'm going to get off of here because I've been on here about an hour, and I just wanted to come give y'all about an hour of my time. But what I do want to talk to you guys about really quick, so I wanted to get your opinion about this. So I read this last night, and I really thought about it. So there's this lady who was on a Vice column website, and she posed this question. She stated that she has a fiance. They're in the process of getting ready to get married, and her fiance's best friend, she just recently found out that they used to have sex with each other years ago. They're not having sex with each other anymore, but he finally confessed to her, like, although we're best friends, but we used to be sex partners, right? Well, the fiance wants his best friend, who he used to have sex with, he wants her to be a part of the bridal party. And the fiance, the female, she's like, yeah, I don't know about that. And she was like, I mean, like, should I? Or should I be more mad that he's just not telling me that he used to have sex with this woman? And you say this is your best friend. So basically, you brought me into the situation blindly. So she really is not, she don't know how to handle that. My thought was, you know, this is your wedding, just as well as it's his wedding. Thank you, Deborah. Hey, Shakaya. What you say, Jess Ari? How can I reply to the comment without having to write the user new? I don't know, sis. Right. I didn't. My thought was this. This is your bridal party, right? So primarily, the women that you have in your bridal party are people that you have a close affiliation with, best friend or good friend, somebody you used to work with, or your cousin or your sister or something like that, or maybe even his sister if you have a good rapport with the sister. You know, I don't really feel like he can suggest or should suggest who you should have in your bridal party. That's just my personal opinion. So I was just like, I wrote reply back and I said that. I was like, it's your decision. If now with you knowing this information, obviously you're feeling a little uncomfortable because you're like, whoa, sis. You know, are around a lot because you're his best friend, and obviously you experienced something with my fiance, soon to be husband, that I obviously have experienced. Like, I don't really feel comfortable. Maybe if he would have told her this when they first met, like, hey, this is my best friend, Susie Q. But just to let you know, me and Susie Q used to knock boots back in the day. Yeah, we ain't knocking them anymore, but we used to. Maybe if he would have been upfront with her in the beginning and gave her a chance to get used to the idea and watch their mannerisms to make sure, like, they ain't got nothing sneaky going on, maybe she probably would have been a little bit more receptive to allowing the girl to be in the bridal shower. But because you just threw this information on her, like, I'm going to just say, a month before the wedding, 2 months before the wedding, yeah, you ain't even gave sister time to process this information. Like, sir, you just need to worry about who your groomsmen are going to be, and then you let her handle the bridesmaid situation. No, I don't think so either, True. I don't think the friend should be a part of it. That's just my personal opinion. Especially now with y'all telling me this, maybe, I mean, if she was truly just like a best friend of yours that y'all grew up together, y'all didn't have no sexual relationship with each other, y'all cool like that, whatever. And I'm cool with her because, we built a rapport because y'all got a rapport. But now that you done threw this in there, like, what? Yeah, I didn't like that as response at all. Desiree said it's a no for me. Right, she will. It do sound suspect because it made me, in a way, y'all, it made me feel like, is this the wedding that y'all really intended to have all these years? And you really not marrying the best friend, so but you gonna make her a part of the wedding? Like you try to still make her a part of your life some way, somehow? Y'all, that was so weird to me. And I was like, nah, And sir, you should have told her this when y'all first met. Even if it was a month or 2 months after, not a couple years into the relationship. Like, you deprive her of making a conscious decision if she would even want to befriend this woman. Because again, like, she's being friends with a woman that you knowingly just slept with her man, and y'all, I mean, I'm not saying that people couldn't do that, but again, you probably should have let her know in the beginning of y'all relationship so she could have grew accustomed to that. Maybe she could have, I don't know, you just throwing this on that woman's spare the moment type situation. Like, to me, that was very disrespectful to him. Don't trust the ninja. Postpone the wedding until COVID is over. That's the excuse. And wait it out and see how it comes out in the wash or rinse. Save yourself the ache. I know that's right. Hell no, I'm not that mature. Sorry, not sorry. I know that's right. At least you honest, sis. He might still messing with the friend and she cool with it. Girl, what you done say? Hey, honey bud. Who are we talking about? We just talking about a random post I seen on a Vice website column. But we about to get off, honey bun. I will try to fill you in, but I gotta go, sis. Yeah, if that never works, he's probably still sleeping with her best friend. That's what I was thinking. Cause I'm like, why you telling her now? Like her being a part of the wedding party, unless maybe he's just trying to come clean. Well, why you coming clean now? You should have came clean when y'all first met. If it really wasn't that big of a deal, you know? Ebony said, ain't no husband of mine having a female best friend. Dear Kim said, I'm not mature nor progressive enough. Sorry, not sorry. Kendall said she is basically making the decision under duress since the wedding is so close. Exactly. Hey, BJ. All right, y'all. I gotta go, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for coming on and talking with TMR. I appreciate it, you guys. If you're just not coming in, I'm sorry. Please go back and watch the replay. The live is only a little bit over an hour. I thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit the like on the way out the door. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my cooking channel. I'm going to be over there this week, y'all, trying to get this Thanksgiving prep dinner. Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner prep done. I just decided yesterday, finalized my dinner, my menu for Thanksgiving. So y'all make sure y'all get over there on Get in the Kitchen with Tasha, because I'm going to start doing some of those videos on this week. All right, y'all. Love y'all so much. Have a good week. Have a great Monday. And I'll see you guys again in either the next video or the next live. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye-bye.